as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. Ray McCloud to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Second down and 6 now from the 26. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Tight end, and he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And shifts past him. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So first and 10 now from the 30. First down. Connects with Kittle underneath. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
George Kittle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Purdy.
26-yard line.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Here's Purdy now on third and goal. To the sideline and incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think. with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down, San Francisco.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it second down and 12. Purdy. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
McCaffrey. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Ray McCloud deep here for the Niners. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive it to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Purdy now to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Give them 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A run with Mostert up the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. This defense better wake up. 2 plays on this drive, and they're already right here.
So far, they've had no answers. So right now, if I'm calling defenses, I'm thinking about how do I free up my best player, my best tackler, and try and create a big play to stop some of this momentum.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Oh, such great concentration there, going right right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, San Francisco.
Here's Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass incomplete.
No doubt about that one, because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Purdy to throw it on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
Brings up third down.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we go up to Orlando
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On play action, here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. First down, Mostert stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Good play defensively. It'll be a loss of 1. 2nd down coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Play action, now it's Tua. Open net is Waddle, complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 yards still to go, 3rd down now. Up the middle they go with Mostert. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. On first down, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And here comes Berrios. There he goes, left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, This is Mostert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here's Tua. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Niners set to take over on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive.
That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 27 yards. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And they go with McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure, because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
I think that's a up for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They hand it off to Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On second down, Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Purdy now to throw. This is Jennings. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's second and a yard. Here's Purdy to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his head. We've got to totally command him, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Purdy to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now 2nd and 4. Purdy to throw. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Purdy will throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 1. A little under a minute to go. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. Now Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Tua. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He'll dump this off to Achane. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the